What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the King Within. It's currently Friday, 6 a.m. and got a pretty interesting weekend ahead of us. We gonna go kick it with the homie this weekend. You know, my bad. We gonna go kick it with the homie this weekend. He just actually made the purchase on his first crib, so having a little housewarming. We gonna go kick it with him. Talk boss moves, do boss things. Gonna do what bosses do. So stay tuned.
Top, I'm in a different mode, but you should know just how the other ones work. They see me take it off a minute before I walk into work. It's a reminder, I'm a nigga with some talent that's often producing magic and might have a semi-automatic strap in the purse.
What?
Maybe he got an ounce of shaking a shorty to bag it. Maybe he prayed before he waited to.
Oh, this is crazy. See how we living out here? All right, Mr. D. Should have never gave black folks money, man. All right, so welcome back, y'all. We have a special guest today, the one and only Mr. D'Antonio Dade.
Oh, you ain't gotta do it like that, bro. I ain't shit.
But, so pretty much, yeah, we'll sit down and talk to him and, kind of see what's going on with him so far. So, where you at right now in life, man? What's career goals looking like? What's it like for a young 24-year-old single man in America right now, my boy?
Forgot black. That changed the whole thing right there. Well, as you know, I graduated from that's a capital THNE,
Right.
Southern University.
Always.
Spring 19 in mechanical engineering. Got a job out in Alabama. I live in Auburn, Alabama. Roll Tide, though. Go Jags first and foremost, but Roll Tide. Man, I recently bought my first house. Got a
No,
new
we not just gonna breeze through that. Like, we not 24 years old out here buying property out here, man. We not just gonna breeze through that, but you can keep going with it.
I mean, that's part of the plan, man. Once before we even graduated, we talking about buying cribs. So once I graduated, it was I needed to be done. You know what I'm saying? So, bought my first house about a month ago. Got a new truck a couple months ago. Just got things going the right way, man. Looking at one of my first promotions coming January to New Year. So, going well, bro. Just focusing on health, staying black, wearing a mask in public, all that good stuff.
That always good to hear another black man doing well for himself. So yeah, man, that's very commendable. Like you say, we always have had those conversations about, having assets and, just really trying to make something of yourself and be smart with your money and all that. And shit, you're doing just that. So congratulations, bro.
Are we talking about this? Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, just a little something, a little razzle dazzle. All right, so going back, looking, 24 years young, what are some things that you would tell a younger Dino? And, where did you see yourself at 24 back then?
It really depends on when you asking about, to be honest, because middle school, early high school, I played football. I wanted to be, of course,
everybody had a little dream. Right. Everybody wanted to play in the L and all of that. But once reality hit, and it was like, let's do something else,
So now, if I could go back to that age, really to take heed on dedication, if that's what you want to do. If you're going to play ball, ain't nothing wrong with it. But if you're going to do it, you need to do it.
Yeah, you
full
got-
tilt, no BS. You know, you need to eat, sleep, and breathe football.
Right.
But didn't do that, right? So, you get in college, if I can tell, older high school, college, Dino, two things, man. Your finances and females. How you deal with your finances and how you deal with females need to be adjusted. Especially finances. Don't spend frivolous money, man. You don't need them J's right now. You can buy J's later. You don't need to hell, move out to their mama house for school. Like, I should have stayed my black ass at home. I'm to be real with you. Like, trying to move out. The freedom wasn't worth it, bro. It just wasn't worth it. I think about all the money that went through my hands paying rent and doing all of that stuff because I lived on my own. If I could have stayed at home and just pocketed all of that, good Lord, I'd be sitting real pretty right now. And
Right.
it's probably like to young people listening to that, and I talk to a lot of like young college freshmen and all that want to move out. It ain't worth it, man. The freedom just is not worth it. I had much rather live at home, pocket that money. That money is much more important than that freedom. It's hard to know it then, but it's clear as day now.
Right.
Like, you could live for free, and you didn't take that? Yeah, that was stupid. That was real stupid. Going through school, man, I wouldn't change much, honestly, through school, because I learned so much going through school. Would take, my classes and stuff a little more serious. Maybe raise my GPA up a little bit so I had some more options as far as who I want to work for and stuff like that. But I can't complain about what I did through college. I probably wouldn't have played football if I could do it again. I'd have took it just serious right out the gate. Try to, I don't know. Would have interned at a couple more different companies, try to see what I liked more, but that's really about it. And dealing with women, yeah, oh Jesus.
It's a topic for another day. That's a video in itself.
It is. Me and Dino would have to sit down and have a very serious talk about how we dealt with some of those aspects, man. We did a lot of things differently. Like you said, that's a whole another topic. Relationships at a young age wasn't as important as we tried to make them out to be. I probably would have just stick to traditional dating, and not try to
Be exclusive.
Yeah, man. It wasn't time. It wasn't the time.
Right.
You had way more that was important. I mean, if you gotta prioritize sports, finances, which you don't have, working and school, and then the relationship, well, that's out of order.
Right.
It's the right order for the time, but it's out of order. So that means it just wasn't the time for it. Now stuff is a little different. I don't have school no more. I don't have sports anymore. I'm working and I'm paying my bills. So now I can prioritize the relationship the way it needs to be prioritized. And that's just stuff that's gonna come with time, bro. Especially once you leave college, like real adult life kind of slaps you in the jaw and you learn a lot really fast. You mature a lot really fast. You don't really have no choice.
All right, man. So, quarantine, spent a lot of time at home by yourself. What's some of the new things that you've been getting into, new books, hobby skills, whatever that you picked up over quarantine?
I wouldn't say there's anything new. But reading is something I always done, and I just had a lot more time to do it. So I done went through God knows how many books, probably close to 10 books through quarantine. I write different things, just depending on what's on my mind at the time. Always work out. That's gonna forever be a hobby. Like if you want to call it a hobby.
That's a lifestyle. Man.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Besides that, nothing really new, man. I do my photography stuff on the side.
I'm gonna drop the link below so y'all can go check out.
Do that.
Check out some of his work, man. My man's out here doing big things.
That man, nothing really new. reading some new things, opening up some perspectives on life.
What would you say is probably like the biggest thing you've learned throughout this, time of quarantining? And obviously, a lot of us are in situations to where we just have to sit with our own thoughts. So what's something that you done picked up as far as changing your perspective or anything really?
Really, the biggest difference, man, has been this financial thing going on. To watch so many people, especially our people, go through this financial struggle because of different things with COVID, and the fact that in COVID I was able to buy a house, I was able to get a car. Like this year, financially for me, has been wonderful compared to majority. So it's just really learning how to better educate people on what to do with their money. Stock market. If you didn't invest in the stock market this year, that is
you did yourself a great disservice.
That can hurt you. But the people that run the world, the people that's the millionaires that got the money, them people probably double, some probably triple the money they had this year alone. So looking at what they doing, man, looking at how they bought up so much land because people had to sell their land just to be able to pay this and do that. It's just cash flow. I really feel like this whole pandemic has something to do with how they want to restructure cash flow, restructure, where the money at, what's going on. So we're doing a lot of reading on finances and what I want to do and setting up some moves to where hopefully, by the time I'm 30s and 40s, I'm good.
We trying to make jobs a second option out here. I'm just going to work just because I want to, not because I have to.
I'm just going for the insurance. That's all.
I'm going to make sure that my young ones, is taken care of and have their insurance
That's
together.
it.
By the time we 35, it's like
we're gonna get our teeth clean.
Right.
We're gonna get our checkups.
Most deaf. All right, man. So tell us what's the plan moving forward? What you got in store? What you can tell us, because we don't need to be telling everything, because we ain't had a chance to copyright everything yet. But so what else you got in store for us, man?
In the near future, bro, just back on that financial stuff. Let's really come January 1. Got some moves I want to make as far as stock market. Got some things changing at work, pulling in a little more finance. And now that I got a house, a new car, and all of this, I don't have any more big purchases to do, so I can put up as much cash as I can. Looking to trying to get land, looking to trying to make the right moves with financial advisors. Get a financial advisor if you don't have one, or befriend one that can just talk to you sometimes. You ain't got to pay one.
Especially
really
to my black folks, because we got a problem with giving other people our money, man.
Please do. Half of us get, like the stimulus check. Like, what'd you do with yours?
I need a new Jordans.
Right. Taxes drop in the new year. You getting $5,000. What you doing with it? Take you a nice $2,500, $3,000. Put it to a financial advisor and watch your money grow, man. Like when you sit back a few months and you watch $2,500 grow into $12 grand, you're gonna be a happy cat. Like I promise you're gonna be real happy about that. But really, man, just getting the finances together for anything that's coming in the future. You gotta start thinking about the fact that kids are somewhere down the line, weddings are somewhere down the line. I ain't trying to go in debt for none of that. You feel me? So, cash, just trying to get everything right. By the time, like I said, in my 30s and my 40s, we living gracefully. You feel me? So that's in the future, man. How exactly to get it done, I don't know. I continue to learn, continue to make moves, continue to talk to the right people.
Keep God first,
At all times.
all of that.
That goes without being said.
Right. All right, so appreciate y'all for watching this video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Definitely drop my man's socials for his photography and all of that. So, thank y'all for watching, and let's keep moving forward. Let's keep leveling up.